when you're setting up the stove and you've got it on the ground, I don't like my stove to be moving around. So I tend to use these feet right here, and I screw them up where I want them, okay, to countersink this rod. Then I'll push this into the ground like that, boom, and it stops at the foot. Now my stove is real solid. It doesn't wiggle, it doesn't move. A lot of guys, I see them, they'll run it like this, and they just set it down, and then they try to adjust the whole rod up or down. But then when you push on it, it just moves around. So if you actually use this to adjust your height for each foot, depending on your uneven ground, and then you just countersink that piece, now you have a much more stable stove like this. So when you open the door and you slide it and you push wood in, the stove isn't like moving around. So that's just a little trick. The other thing is, think of smoke. It rises, okay? So if your front door is higher, like a little bit right now, if it's higher than the back, it's not going to draft as well. That smoke's going to kind of want to come out the front door if it's tilted forward. So the more you can lower the front a little bit. So in this case, I need to take this foot right here, and I'm just going to roll it a little bit. And I'm going to roll this foot too, so it's a little bit higher. That way, when I push this into the earth, like I did, there's a little bit of a slope backward. Now, that smoke will draft, it'll rise, and as it rises, it's funneled to the back where the chimney is. So that's kind of how I set it up. Now this is nice and stable. It's countersunk in the ground. It's level with a slight slant up toward the chimney. Now we're ready to light a fire and get this puppy burning hot. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that short clip. If you want to catch the full-length episode, there's a link below. Click on that, or go to the Brian Call Gritty YouTube channel. Click on the podcast playlist, and you can find more shows just like this one over there. Thanks for tuning in. Stay gritty.